Hi everyone, welcome to the Ever-Seeking Empath. I'm a reader who uses tarot, oracle, and charms, and today's reading is Does This Person Miss You? So whoever you're thinking of, just trying to figure out if they miss you, what's going on with them, that kind of thing. And most of you will probably be thinking of a romantic partner or a romantic prospect of some sort, but there may be messages in here if the person you're thinking of is not romantic in nature, but just so you know, most of these messages are kind of geared towards a romantic relationship. So just a reminder that this is a general reading, so not every message may resonate for you in your situation, so that's fine. Just take what messages resonate for your situation and disregard the rest. Also, if you enjoy this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so that you can see when I've posted new content, and it really does help out the channel. So thank you to those of you who have already subscribed. I really appreciate it. So we have three piles here. We have pile 1, which is this blue heart. Pile 2 is the purple heart, and pile 3 is the green heart. But today we are doing a layered reading, so we also have these piles in the back labeled A, B, and C. And for those are just bonus messages. So after your main part of the reading is done, if you would like a bonus message that just kind of gives you some extra guidance, there's a channeled song in there, then you can choose a bonus message at the end as well. So just take a deep breath, let your intuition guide you to a pile and to your bonus message. I'm going to put timestamps for all of those in the description and in the comments below. And we are going to get started now with pile number 1. Hi Group 1, so if you chose the blue heart, then this is your message. So let's figure out if your person misses you. We're going to start with your tarot and oracle and then do your charms at the end. And I will remind you at the end to choose your bonus message if you have not already. So for your tarot, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like right now this person is probably mostly focused on their work life because of all of those pentacles, and they all have to do with focusing at work and trying to perfect their skills and just using teamwork to get things done. So I feel like this person may miss you, but I feel like right now they're really trying to redirect their energy towards work so that they feel like they can have a safe, stable, and secure home life, like so that their material world is secure and so that they've got their career set and their finances in a healthy place and all of that. But I want to see what your oracle cards have to say. So you got Inner Child, number 16. Inner Beauty. Passion. Milk and Honey, number 51. Listen to your intuition. Support. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Community, number 39, which is very similar to that support card and the Three of Pentacles. And then finally you have Frigid. So I think all of you probably have a general idea of if this person misses you or not because of this listen to your intuition card. So I feel like if you feel like you don't know if this person misses you, try to quiet your mind and kind of reconnect with your intuition and just those gut feelings, because I think you'll know if this person is missing you or not, because I feel like many of you probably had some sort of intuitive connection with this person. You might have felt like you knew each other before when you first met. You might have been able to tell what the other person was thinking. You just might feel very connected to them. So just know if you're thinking of them and it just kind of comes out of nowhere, that might be them thinking of you and just kind of sending that energy your way. But I do feel like overall this person is probably very focused on their finances at this time, but I do think that they miss you because we have that inner beauty, we have passion, we have milk and honey, which has to do with just feeling amazing, feeling so good, like everything is right with the world and you couldn't have possibly asked for anything more. So I think you definitely left an impression on this person for sure, and I think that they're maybe trying to figure out how to get a second chance with you. But I feel like right now they really are needing to focus on work, on making sure that they have something concrete to provide for you. Because with that Ace of Pentacles, I think they really are wanting to offer you something stable, concrete. They might want to offer you a gift of some sort, and they're trying to earn money for that. Because with this inner child, they might have some sort of inner child wounding related to finances or relationships, or a combination of those, like just the stability of relationships and like what can affect them and wear them down. And I feel like for some of you, you might have said something that kind of triggered this person to really worry about their finances. Like if you'd said something about how they don't follow through on promises, or if they've been cold to you or something like that, I think that may have triggered them to kind of pull away and like freeze you out and really focus on their finances. So even if they've frozen you out, I feel like that's not them hating you or being like, I don't think that they think badly of you in any way. I think they're just really wanting to focus on their finances. They're realizing what issues they have, and they want to mature for you. They want to be more stable for you. And with this frigid, I think they are kind of freezing you out just because they're not really happy with who they are. They're not happy with themselves, and they just, I think, need time to kind of work on themselves and to thaw out like all of their wounding and stuff. I think that they really need to focus on healing as well. And so they might be turning to their community for some support, because we do have community here and we have the support card. So I think for many of them, they might be talking to people at work, or they might be trying to get some advice on this situation. But I think overall, you left such an impression on them that they want to be the best that they can for you, and they want to make sure that they have something concrete to offer you. So I think it's just easier for them to just cut off contact with you entirely and to not talk, not reach out, because when they do that, they get pulled in by you, and it's easy to just neglect their responsibilities and avoid what they should be doing. And I think they might be the kind of person who hyper focuses on things, and so in order to get their work done and really work on the things that they need to get done, they have to shut out all distractions. And right now, I think you are a distraction for them. But I want to see what your charms have to say, so we're going to get the tray out here. And we do have the heart here to figure out what's in the heart of the situation. So group 1, does this person miss you? All right, so in the heart here, we have the fairy, which does not surprise me since we had that inner child and we had milk and honey. So I feel like this person gets into this giddy, like childlike sense of joy when they're around you. And I think you just make them feel amazing. Like they just feel like they've reconnected with what sparks joy in them and what makes them feel amazing. And I think that also makes them look at themselves as more childlike, and they want to be an adult for you. They want to be mature. They want to be more of a protector and a provider. And this is regardless of any kind of gender or gender roles that this person is. I think they really want to be a person who can provide you with concrete items, provide you with a place to live and with that emotional support as well. But I think they feel like they haven't progressed to the point that they should be at right now. So they really are focused on money, because we've got the dollar bill here. So they're really focusing on trying to earn money, trying to get themselves into a more stable place. I think they want to feel at peace with themselves so that they can make peace with you, because I really do feel like, and we have another sign of peace here. So we have the dove offering the olive branch here. So I think they are going to probably reach out eventually. I think it might be a while, because those pentacles are very slow energy. It's slow but steady though, so they will get there. It's just, it might be a while before you hear from them, or before they're in a place where they feel comfortable coming forward and being honest with you again. So I do think that they want to reach out. They want to make peace with you, but I think right now they really do need to get to a place where they feel good about themselves and where they feel like they have something to offer to you. You have optimistic here, which is Sagittarius. So I think stay optimistic about the situation and about your love life in general. And one of the two of you might be a Sagittarius, so that might resonate for some people. But I think, again, that's just that childlike sense of joy and wonder is kind of coming out, and that optimism is coming out. So I think they really do feel like anything is possible when they're around you. And that might have been kind of the trigger for them as well, to want to be better, that maybe they were feeling so down on their luck and feeling like they didn't deserve success or like they couldn't get anywhere, and then you came along and changed that for them, and now they feel like, hey, I can really reach my goals. I can set my goals to be higher, and I can move towards them, and I can actually achieve them. So that might be part of it too, is that they realize that they are capable of a lot more than what they've been doing for a long time. So you kind of trigger them to want to be better, and that's really where their focus is at this time. With the bottle cap here, I think they do have a lot that they want to say. I feel like once you get together, they just feel like they're going to explode. They've got so much to say to you, but I think they're kind of trying to keep that on the down low right now. They want to keep it closed off and just not even think about it at the moment, because once they do kind of let that out, it just all comes out and they can't stop it. It's just like a waterfall, you know, it's just, it keeps going and they can't really contain it anymore. So, but they do, I think, want to be honest with you, but right now I think they have to keep their mask up, because that's the only way that they can get through this and really focus on work, is if they just hyper focus on it, don't think about anything else, because they really do want to have a relationship with you that can grow into something beautiful. I think they don't want to just be kind of halfway with you. They don't want to just talk occasionally, maybe meet up once in a while. They really want a kind of all or nothing with you. I think this might be an all or nothing kind of person. And so they're really having a hard time with the kind of in-between that you might have been in, because they're trying to work on themselves, on their careers, on their financial situation. And so it's just easier for them to just cut it off and not worry about it, not think about anything else, just focus on themselves and really do that work, so that then when they're ready for a relationship, they can put their all into that as well, and they don't have to worry about trying to grow a career. They want that to be stable first. And with the fox here, that's just making me think that they have been kind of cunning and not necessarily shady about the way that they've been doing things, but they might be kind of stalking you on social media, but they've been kind of sly and cunning about the way that they've been doing things. So they might have been trying to kind of feel out how you would feel if they, you know, did this career or that career, how you'd feel if, you know, this was the life you had together or whatever. You know, that might have been something that kind of came up in your conversations in the past. And I think they are trying to kind of sneak around without you knowing what they're up to. Because I feel like this person might even want to surprise you one day with how much they've achieved, even if you don't kind of get together again. I feel like they want to be proud of themselves when they run into you again, because I think they think so highly of you that they don't want to feel ashamed of who they are around you. They don't want to feel like you'd look down on them, even if that's not the truth. They just don't want to kind of give you any ammunition to look down on them with, if that makes sense. Just they want to feel proud of themselves and successful, and they want to feel like they're on your level, because I think they've not really felt like they've been on your level at all, and that's something that they really want to work on before they feel comfortable moving forward into anything with anybody. So group 1, I hope this resonates. I would love to hear if it does, so please leave me a comment below. If you enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have not chosen your bonus message yet, you can go back to the intro and choose, but it's A, B, or C, so you can pick one of those. And if you feel like it, go ahead to one of your bonus messages and see how that fits in, how that resonates for you. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hi, group 2. So if you chose the purple heart, then this is your message. So let's figure out if your person misses you. We're going to start with your tarot and oracle and then do your charms at the end. And then at the end, I will remind you to choose your bonus message if you've not done that already. So for your tarot, you have the 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and Judgment. So I feel like you two might have had some conflicts in the past, and this person, I think, wants to kind of put it behind them, and then I feel like this is a turning point for you. You want to do a yes or no. You might have been in kind of an in-between stage for a while, and you want to figure out if you're moving forward with this person, and they're wanting to figure out if they want to move forward with you or move on and end this. So I want to see what your oracle cards have to say. So you have pay attention to signs, number 10, spirit. You also have persistence, All That Glitters, number 16. Opportunity. Self-worth. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. You have Mature Man, number 5. And then finally, you have I Like You. So, yeah, I feel like you definitely had some sort of conflict. This person might have said something nasty or said something kind of judgmental to you, and they definitely feel remorse. I feel like they're missing you, and they're really just feeling sorry for whatever it is that they did. I think that they're feeling awful that they hurt you, and you might actually be seeing like some signs and synchronicities about this that are making you think of this person. I think they're seeing signs related to you, and maybe they're feeling kind of pushed to apologize, because we've got pay attention to signs here, and we also have spirit. So this may have been a very spiritual connection. You might have felt like there was just more going on than just what was, being seen by you kind of around you. And I feel like this person especially might have been wondering if this was too good to be true, because we have All That Glitters, which just has to do with not being fooled by appearances and not kind of falling for a facade and that kind of thing, because we've got the masks on top here. And then we have Opportunity. That seems kind of similar photo-wise. We've got, the gold kind of falling down here and then this pile of gold here. So I feel like this person thought you were so great, and they were like, what's the catch? This person can't be this great. And I feel like they do have some self-worth issues, and so I think they were triggered by something between the two of you, like whether it was a conversation or something you said to them or something somebody else said to them about the two of you. But I feel like something got triggered in them that made them feel less than you. It made them feel unworthy of you, and I think it made them feel like, okay, if I'm that unworthy of this person, why on earth are they talking to me? Why are they with me? So they were doubting if you were really true, or like if you were actually this person, or if it was just too good to be true and it was all an illusion. But I think they're regretting whatever it is they did as a reaction to this, and I think they're wanting to persist and come forward. They've been working on their self-worth. I think they're getting more mature. They want to come back as a more mature person. And I think they want to tell you how they feel, because I think they're wanting to maybe start things a little bit more slowly. I wonder if you two maybe jumped into things in the first place. And with like spiritual connections, I feel like that's really easy to do, because it feels like you've known this person forever. So you can just kind of dive in, and it feels like, you've been dating for years, even if it's only been, a couple of dates or a few months or something like that. It's really easy to just jump in, full force and not slow down. And I feel like maybe this person wants to start taking it a little bit more slowly so that they can kind of handle their triggers as they come up, because I feel like they really did regret how they treated you, and they realize what triggered them and what was triggered within them, and they're realizing what they have to work on, and that's their problem and not yours, that they shouldn't have taken it out on you. They should just focus only on what you had said rather than kind of blowing it up to be bigger than it was. And with this Five of Wands as well, we're seeing all these wands kind of being waved around, and then we see this guy here with the bouquet of flowers. So I definitely feel like they want to come back and at the very least just apologize for what they've done. And the Six of Swords too, I feel like they're wanting to kind of move things forward and just show you how genuine they are. They want to show you that you can trust them, and that even if they seemed untrustworthy and that they maybe seemed kind of two-faced, they want to show you who they really are, and they want to take off that mask and just kind of be vulnerable with you and just show you how regretful they are, how remorseful they are, and they want to see if you can maybe start over again. But I do want to see what your charms have to say, so I'm going to get the tray, and we are using the heart today to figure out what's in the heart of the situation. So group 2, does this person miss you? So So in the heart here, we have the kind of sun and moon. So I feel like, yeah, again, that kind of two-faced energy that they might have been feeling like they were on cloud nine, feeling really good about everything, and then their fears would take over and they would shut down or get cold or get mean with you, you know, something like that. And then with this hedgehog too, that kind of is similar energy. You know, hedgehogs can be really cuddly, and you could be like kind of bearing his belly and being really vulnerable with you, and then all of a sudden he'd curl up into a ball and it spikes out again. So I feel like this person is realizing kind of what triggered them to do that and how that's a coping mechanism for them. And I think they're learning how to handle it, that they're learning to use other coping mechanisms, make sure that they're being fair to everybody involved, and kind of recognize what it is that triggers them so that they can move forward in a more mature way. And with this key here, they're definitely finding solutions to their problems. I think they've been working hard on this, and they want to make sure that you can see that. They don't want to kind of leave you in the dark or leave you feeling like things were your fault. And I feel like they're definitely wanting to take accountability for whatever it is that they did that hurt you. We have hug here, so I do think that they want to just give you a hug, you know. They, even if you don't want to take them back, I think they just want to end things on good terms with you. They want to make sure that you can be friends or that you can respect each other, and they just want to kind of show you they care. I think that's really what's coming through, is that they want to show you how much they care. We have the letter N here, so that could be an initial for them or for you, but that might resonate for some of you. We have Cancer energy here, and on the back this says imaginative. So yeah, I feel like they might get caught up in their imagination at times, and so it's easy for them to let their fears run amok, and that is probably what happened in the situation, is that maybe you said an offhand comment and then that triggered something in them, and they just kind of spiraled, their thoughts spiraled out of control, and they ended up thinking that you meant something completely different, or that you were insinuating something with what you said, when you really didn't think all that much about it. It was just an offhand comment, but it just triggered them, and they reacted based on that impression, rather than clarifying what you meant or saying something about how it hurt them or anything like that. I feel like they just did a knee-jerk reaction, and then that's kind of how things ended. Because we do have the kind of like Ace of Wands, like passionate, fiery energy as well. So I do feel like this person does tend to kind of flare up at times and then it cools. But I think they do kind of do an off and on kind of energy a lot, that they get very, like their temper might flare up and then it calms down, but it's just, it's like flipping a switch, you know. They don't like have a long fuse or anything. It just seems to get triggered immediately, but then it burns out really quickly too. And I think they've had a hard time in the past making up for things that they've said when their temper flares up, and they prefer to just brush it under the rug rather than take accountability for it or acknowledge it or anything like that. But they are really working on this, because with this wrench here, that symbolizes working on things and trying to fix things. So I think they're definitely doing that. I think they do want to reach out to you quite badly. And I think they've probably reached out to other people who have maybe helped them heal, because we do have the Caduceus here, which has to do with healing. It also has to do with messages, because it is the symbol of Hermes, who's a messenger. So I think they do want to message you and see if you're willing to meet up or willing to hear them out, because I think they really do want to figure out how to make this right. We've got the plane here, so you might be at a distance, but otherwise they just might want to see you face to face. Maybe they're going to come to your neck of the woods, especially if you live at a distance. They want to just see you face to face and see if you can meet up and talk this out. Otherwise, it can just symbolize seeing things from a higher perspective, and I think they're realizing a lot of things about their behavior and how it's not okay, and they want to kind of share those insights with you. I think this has been a cycle that's been going on for a really long time, and they're trying to find a way to break it right now. And then with this kind of like karate person, like this martial artist here, I think they do kind of stay in defensive mode a lot of the time, and they're trying to kind of get to a more balanced mindset at this point, that they don't want to always be defensive or feel like they're ready to kind of fight at any time. I think they want to calm down. They want to kind of take a break from that and be more like go with the flow, be more relaxed. And we've got this turtle here too. So I think they do want to go with the flow more, but this might take a while for them to actually come around because we've got the clock here. So divine timing might be at work. That might be kind of related to what they're seeing signs about because we have the lighthouse here too. So I do think they're getting guidance about what to do, when to come forward, like what needs to be worked on. And I think there's kind of a light being shown right now on what they need to work on, how they need to react, what they need to do to make up for this. And I think they're trying to kind of fix that before they come forward, but they really are itching to come forward to fix things, to make things up with you, or at least to get on kind of the same page again, to just make sure that you leave things in a healthier way and not just leaving things in anger. So group 2, I hope that this resonated. I would love to hear if it does, so please leave me a comment below. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have not already chosen a bonus message, you can do that now. So just go back to the intro and we've got A, B, and C there. So you can go ahead, pick that and see if the bonus message resonates with this and see if you have any additional insights based on that. So I hope you have an awesome rest of your day and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hi group 3, so if you chose the green heart, then this is your message. So let's figure out if this person misses you. We're going to start with your tarot and oracle and then do your charms at the end. And I will remind you at the end to choose your bonus message if you have not done so already. So for your tarot, you have the 6 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the Emperor. So yeah, I feel like this person probably misses you, but what I'm more seeing is that they're already at the point of like trying to figure out and trying to plan how to maybe get you back. Because with this 2 of Wands, that sometimes speaks of a crossroad, but it also has to do with foresight and planning and kind of doing, like just kind of laying the groundwork for some kind of future plan. And then the Emperor does things logically and is very structured in the way he does things. He's powerful. And the 6 of Wands has to do with a lot of the time being successful or winning something, being kind of in the public eye in some way, doing something in a grand way. So I feel like this person might kind of be planning some sort of grand gesture to come back to you, trying to figure out what way is powerful enough to show you how they feel and to show you how great they are, if that makes sense. Like they've done the internal work and they want to now show you how great they are and see if you're willing to take them back. But let's see what your oracle cards have to say. So you have Take Off Your Masks, number 11. Focus. Regeneration, number 46. Reconsider. Wholeness. Honesty. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. Imprisonment, number 29. And finally, you have life goals. So, yeah, I feel like this person is wanting to see if you'll reconsider and take them back maybe. I think they are missing you. They want to start things again. I feel like they want to kind of burn away the past and start a new cycle with you. I feel like maybe they've been dishonest with you in the past, or they haven't shown you who they truly were, because we have honesty right here and we also have take off your masks. So I feel like they're wanting to start things again in a more authentic way. They want to make sure that they're being their true self and not hiding their feelings, not hiding who they are. And I think they are really focused on trying to get you back. They're trying to figure out a plan. That focus kind of makes me think of that 2 of Wands, that they're really trying to figure out how to do this. And with that Emperor as well, it's just kind of knowing what they want and just trying to figure out how to get there. Because I think they see this as a stable relationship, and I think they see the 2 of you as being on the same page, but they just want to make sure that they can follow through now. Because with wholeness, they might have had some self-love work to do, or they might be the type of person who's always like been in a relationship for a long time, and that they used past romantic relationships as a way to kind of fill in the gaps. So if they always felt like they weren't enough or they felt like their life wasn't complete, they use relationships to try to make themselves happy. And I think they needed to kind of retreat to figure out that that's not the way that things work. They needed to do that inner work and figure out how to just be happy with who they are. So I think that message of authenticity is really coming through here, and honesty as well. But I do think that they see this as a stable relationship. I think they're kind of getting out of the imprisonment that they put themselves in. I think that they probably kind of put up walls and felt restricted by whatever kind of limitations they put on themselves, but I think they were realizing that that was self-imposed. That wasn't something that somebody else did about them. That's not something that was required. It was just something that they did. And then with life goals, I think they want to have a long-term future with you. They feel like the two of you would do well together. They're figuring out what life they want, and I think they're trying to kind of build that life right now, or they have been working on building it so that they can now offer that ideal to you. I think that they're wanting to show you that they're worthy of this relationship, and I think it was pile 1 that had kind of what I'm feeling might be the kind of earlier stage of this situation. So if you didn't watch it already, some of you might have chosen 2 piles, but maybe you might want to watch pile 1 if that seems to resonate with you, that this person has been working on themselves and on their work life to try to feel worthy of you. And I think now they're feeling like that, and they really do want to come back. So now they're really focused on moving forward, trying to get you back, because they've done all that inner work. They've kind of opened up again, and I think they're ready to open up, and they want to grow with you. They want to move forward with you and have that kind of stable future with you. So let's figure out what your charms have to say. So I am using the heart today to figure out what's in the heart of the situation. So group 3, does your person miss you? Okay, so in the heart, we have the flower that's kind of in the bubble here. So yeah, I feel like that to me often speaks of self-worth and kind of radiating from within. So I think that's something they have really been working on, and only now that they feel kind of worthy of being them, that they feel like they're good enough, I think now they're feeling like maybe they can move forward towards you, that they are able to offer you something stable and secure, and they want to give you that offer now. We do have 2 masks here. So we have this mask and we also have this one. So yeah, they've definitely had their mask up for a while. Maybe they haven't been authentic with you, or they've hidden their feelings from you, or they've just been kind of operating as they felt society wanted them to behave. And now they're moving into a period where they're more comfortable being authentic, just being who they are, doing the things that they want to do, going after the people that they want, and not worrying about what other people are thinking or saying about it. I think they've been working in secret for a while, that they've been kind of sneaking around and not telling anybody what they're up to, but I think right now they've created something to be proud of. I feel like they've been working so hard, and they're really moving into their truth, because we do also have the word truth here. So I think they're ready to tell you the truth, they're ready to live their truth, but I feel like right now they really are moving into a period of living honestly and authentically. I feel like they've given in to fear in the past, and that's probably what kind of imposed those restrictions on them, is it set them into kind of a rut. I feel like it made them feel like they've just felt so not good enough for so many things in their lives, and now they've kind of worked through a lot of that baggage, and they're starting to realize that those are just things, just, false stories that they were telling themselves. That was all in their head, and they don't have to stay stuck in that, because I feel like working on their career or their finances has helped them feel more worthy and more secure, but I think they really realized that the core of it was how they felt on the inside. It didn't have as much to do with what they had to offer as it did with their inner self-worth. We do have the kind of young boy here. So I do feel like for a lot of people, this was maybe an inner child wound. They might have been in kind of an immature phase for a while, and I think they have matured at this point. I think that they are much more mature. They've got that emperor energy now. they're more secure, they're more stable, and I think that they want to show you that now, because we've got the rooster here who's crowing. So I do think that they want to get your attention somehow in kind of a loud, maybe obnoxious way. They want to be loud and proud about it, and they want to show you that they are worthy of somebody like you now. They've got the shooting star here, so I feel like they might have wished for you or wished for the things that now they've achieved, and I think that that is going to come true. They want to come back and move towards you, and if you've been wishing for them, I think that they are going to come back, and it won't be too long, because they have really been working on themselves. They've done the inner work. I think they have seen you as a catch for a long time, and I think now they're starting to see themselves as a big catch too, that they feel worthwhile again. I feel like they've been just so stuck feeling not worthy of anybody, and especially not worthy of you, and now they really do feel like, hey, maybe I am worthwhile. Maybe I am on this person's level. We have Emma here, so that might be a significant story for many of you. It's the story by Jane Austen. The name Emma might be important to many of you as well, so there might be extra messages in that for you. We have Aquarius here, so one or both of you might be an Aquarius, but otherwise that just has to do with oftentimes authenticity, the freedom to be yourself, even if it's a little bit offbeat or different than everybody else. So I think really this person has kind of come into their own. They're being authentic. They're not worried about being anybody else anymore or being like anybody else. I think that they're much more secure in who they are and just being themselves finally. And with this passport, I think this is a new endeavor for them. Some of them might even travel to come see you. I think many of them might be wanting to like come to you directly, you know, just show up and surprise you. Because with that Six of Wands, I'm getting like kind of a surprise energy, or just a big kind of not quite show-offy energy, but I feel like this person does want to present themselves in all their glory, show their best side to you, and just be like, hey, you know, this is me now. Do you want to try again or not? You know, I just feel like they want to present themselves in kind of a boosted way, so that they feel like they might get a better shot at having you. And with Emma, again, I'm kind of thinking about that a little bit, and I feel like this might be somebody that you've known for a long time, that you haven't really looked at in that way for a long time, and it's just kind of, maybe it dawned on the two of you that you are a good match or something like that, that maybe you had a hard time kind of getting along for a while, but you had some good banter going back and forth, but now I think you're both feeling like maybe you're on the same wavelength again, that one of you is not above the other one of you is not more mature than the other one, you might be more on even footing than you used to be. So I feel like that's kind of where this person is coming from, is they really do want to be on even ground with you, and I think they're finally feeling like they're there. So I feel like if this person, I do think this person absolutely misses you, to kind of answer the question, but I think this person might be coming back soon for many of you. So just kind of keep an eye out, keep an ear out. This person might show up. So I hope that this resonates. I would love to hear if it does, so please leave me a comment below if it does. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have not chosen your bonus message yet, you can go back to the intro and do that now. Just pick A, B, or C, and you can get that extra message to see if that resonates with this situation or with your situation. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hello to those of you who chose pile A for your bonus message. So we've got a Law of Attraction Island Time Wellness card here. We have a Sweet Dreams Oracle card, and we have a channeled song for you. So for your Law of Attraction card, you have Challenge, which says delay or detour beneficial, revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, test before leveling up. And you have Peace, which says I create peace, prosperity, and joy in my life. And then for your channeled song, you have Higher Love by Steve Winwood. So I feel like if you're having a delay with this person right now, like whatever this separation is, I think it's good for you. This is important. This is a test maybe for some of you. I feel like you might be getting some signs and guidance about this, and just knowing kind of what direction you should be moving in. So kind of try to reconnect with your intuition and try to kind of find your sense of peace right now. Even if you're kind of going crazy because you miss this person or you're wanting them to come back or you're not sure what's going on, just know that this time period is beneficial. So work on yourself, work on your self-worth, work on just whatever else you might need to get sorted in your life before you could be in a relationship with somebody. And with higher love, I feel like that's what you're drawing in right now. So whatever you have with this person, if this is going to be with this person or with somebody new, whatever kind of relationship is coming towards you, I think it's going to be something spiritual, something kind of on a higher plane. It's not going to just be the same old relationship that you've had in the past. I think it's going to be on a different level. And I think that's why you're in this period of kind of uncertainty and why you've had to take a detour and why you're taking a break between each other, is you need to work on yourself so that you can draw in that higher level love. So go ahead and give that song a listen. If you're interested, I am going to post the link to that song in the description. So I hope that this resonated, and I hope to see you next time. Hello to those of you who chose Group B for your bonus message. So you've got a Law of Attraction Island Time Wellness card, a Sweet Dreams Inspiration card, and then you have a channeled song. So for your Law of Attraction card, you have Mindfulness, which says awareness of thoughts without judgment, meditate, breathe, yoga, being present, and grace. Your Sweet Dreams card says growth. I challenge myself to step outside my comfort zone as I travel on the road to growth and illumination. And then your channeled song is 1,000 Years by Christina Perri. So I feel like this is a really great time, whatever the separation is, for you to go within, just connect with your thoughts, introspect a bit, do some yoga, do some meditation, just focus on your breath, because I feel like you might be kind of giving into thought spirals at times, and this is a really great time for you to just reconnect with just the present moment. I think you're in a period of growth right now, and growth is always uncomfortable. It can be really tough to get through, but just know that you are making progress, and just keep doing those little steps every day to make sure that you are kind of focused on the present moment, because I think that's going to be really important, especially with this song, 1,000 Years. You're drawing in like a soulmate. So if you believe in past lives, this is somebody you've lived lives and lives and lives with. This is someone that you've been with before, you've known them before. So whether this is the relationship you're thinking of or somebody new coming in, you're going to feel like you've known this person forever, and it's just, you're going to feel like you just click, like you just fit together. So that's why you have to really learn to focus on the present moment, because you need to be able to just soak this in. Whenever you get into the relationship with this person, you want to be present. You want to soak in every second. So I think that's why this growth period is so uncomfortable, is you're preparing for this. So just keep that in mind. I am going to post a link to that song in the description box, so go ahead and have a listen if that resonates, if you want to kind of see if there are any further messages for you. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope this resonated. I'll see you next time. Hello to those of you who chose Group C for your bonus message. So we have a Law of Attraction Island Time Wellness card, we have a Sweet Dreams Inspiration card, and we have a channeled song for you. So for your Law of Attraction card, you have the next step, which says daily steps toward your dream, manageable goals, mentorship, doors opening, success. Your Sweet Dreams card says lessons. I look for opportunities in life's challenges via my dreams, and I learn the lesson. And then your channeled song is Paradise by George Ezra. So I feel like you're leveling up right now. I think that's kind of why you have to have this period of separation with this person. I think you're taking a lot of steps towards your goals, whatever goals those are, if those are personal goals, professional goals, but I think you're definitely working hard right now, and I think that you're actually seeing things as lessons, as opportunities, and you're taking advantage of this time. I'm feeling very motivated energy from this pile, and with your song Paradise, I think you're drawing in, whether it's with this person or a different relationship, but you're drawing in a wonderful relationship that's just going to feel amazing. It's going to feel like paradise. It's going to feel like you're just feeling great all the time. It's going to be just one of those with a really great long honeymoon period, and I feel like you might not have an end to the honeymoon period. It's going to feel awesome, and it's just, I think that's why you're in this period of leveling up, as you you were going to be kind of knocked on your butt based on how amazing this relationship's going to be. And that's why you have to level up, is you have to get to the point where you're ready for this kind of a relationship. So just be aware that that's kind of where you're at right now. But I think this group seems like you're actually in a really great mindset. You're feeling motivated. Things are working out. So I am going to put a link to that song in the description box. So go ahead and have a listen to that to see if there's any further messages for you. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time.